Muscle building for skinny guys. Alright, in this video I'd like to go over a few of the things that skinny guys can use in order to build muscle relatively quickly. But before I get into that, let's go over a few things first. Let me just start by saying most of your muscle gain will be a result of your diet. I'd say about 80% of your muscle gains come from what you eat. Yes, lifting weights and exercise is a result of building muscle. But if you aren't eating right, then nothing else will matter. You should be more concerned about how much you eat rather than when. You can eat all day. You can eat as many times as you want in a day. If you're not eating enough, then there will be no way in order for you to build muscle. You need to create a calorie surplus in order to not only maintain your muscle, but also build as well. Another thing that I'd like to point out, I know this isn't a workout video, but I think this should be said. When you choose a workout or exercises, you should be using compound exercises rather than isolation. A compound exercise is when you use more than one muscle at a time. Things like squats, deadlift, bench press, these all use multiple muscle groups at one time. I'm not saying isolation workouts shouldn't be in your workout regimen, but most of your workout should be composed of compound exercises. I should also note that the amount of intensity that you bring to your workout is much more important than how long or how many exercises you perform. You need to be performing 100% every exercise, every rep, all the time in order to see any types of result. And the last point I want to make is you should be making eating your job. You shouldn't view eating as a quote-unquote part-time job. You should be making eating your job, so it's like clockwork. Let's get into a few of the foods that I personally recommend. The first food is eggs. Why are eggs so great for muscle building? Well, the first thing is because they contain a high amount of protein. You probably are aware that protein is one of the basic building blocks of muscle. They also contain a high amount of vitamins such as riboflavin, folate, vitamins B6, B12, vitamin D, vitamin E, and iron, phosphorus, and zinc. You should be meeting your daily amount of vitamins every day. This will improve your muscle gain. And if you aren't meeting your daily requirements for vitamins and nutrients, then your muscle gains will suffer. It's that simple. And eggs help you meet your daily requirements. I personally recommend scrambled eggs. I scramble up at least 5 eggs with some chopped onions in it. But you can have them you can have them any kind of way that you desire, such as boiled. Some people think it's easier when boiled, but when I boil them, it doesn't go down as well. So I just scramble them. The second thing that helps me personally gain muscle is milk. Milk contains all of the 8 essential amino acids that your body needs. It also contains vitamin A, B1, B2, B12, D, and choline. For decades, milk has been the go-to source for bulking up and building muscle for bodybuilders and the like. Milk also is easier to consume because being a liquid, it's much more faster to get it down rather than food that you have to chew up and consume. Another thing I want to talk about is shakes. Sure, you can simply mix a protein shake with some milk or water and drink it, and that'll be effective, but I also recommend you make your own shakes. You can start with the regular protein, the whey protein but you can also add bananas, peanut butter, oats, brewer's yeast, anything else that you desire, or think that would help you gain muscle. I recommend you have at least 2 of these a day in order to maximize your muscle growth. The last food group that I want to talk about is vegetables. You not necessarily always associate vegetables and muscle building, but I'm here to tell you that they are essential in order to build muscle but also to maintain a healthy lifestyle. Vegetables contain micronutrients that your body needs to perform its best. It also includes muscle building. Believe me, you'll notice a big difference in the way you look in the mirror as well as your energy levels once you start eating vegetables on a regular basis. I try to eat vegetables with every meal. The easiest way to do this is to use a juicer and then just juice some vegetables, carry it with you wherever you go. But you can also just eat them regularly, such as boiling, steaming, or just eating them raw. Kale, beets, and spinach are some of my favorites, and they also provide the micronutrients my body needs in order to remain healthy. Now that you have a few of the foods that will help you build muscle the fastest, especially for skinny guys, I'd like to go over something that I put together that I think it would help you. It's called the Enlightened Bodybuilding Diet. It's a guide in order to completely transform your body and reach your fitness goals quicker. There's a link in the description if you're interested. This ebook focuses on the bodybuilding aspect of muscle building. I know most of the guides that you have read or gone over on the internet, they focus mainly on the exercise component. But this guide will show you everything you need in order to build muscle by eating correctly.